Some retailers and food service outlets, Rich, have used the sale of chicken items raised without antibiotics as a point of differentiation for a number of years. Prime examples of this are Whole Foods for groceries and Chipotle for food service. Do the announcement by Chick-fil-A and the Urban Food School Alliance with their intentions to source only chicken products from birds raised without antibiotics mark a tipping point when it comes to chickens raised without antibiotics in the United States?
No, they don't represent a tipping point. See, the tipping point happened quite a while ago. And it's kind of like a bomb that has a delayed fuse. The tipping point was very simply when the American Medical Association and the Center for Disease Control turned this issue into one that was about your family and your family's health. When the American consumer now believes that we have a fundamental choice in how we use antibiotics, because we're already told, be careful how you use them with your children. Now the choice is, should we use them for our children, or should we use them for the $5 chicken that we bought at Walmart? Should we use them for our loved ones, or should we use them, for a farming profit? That's the tipping point. Now, the only reason that there's a delayed response, only reason at all, is because like anything in public health, it takes a while for a public health issue to become personal. If you look at the data, and I like to say what my real title would be is a food data dork. If you look at the data, we now have a vast majority of people in the United States who know of someone close to them, a family or friend, who has encountered some form of issue that dealt with antibiotic resistance. That's the key, that's the tipping point, and that's why I expect that in the midterm, you're gonna see about a third of poultry move to antibiotic-free. It's that much of a demand, much more so than genetically modified, almost to the point of low sodium. And of those 66% of people who may not feel like they want to buy poultry at a higher price point, that's not good enough, because they're going to resent the fact that chicken and poultry is not provided kind of antibiotic-free status as just part of what to normally expect. And so I would expect consumption to actually decrease from what it would have been had that not been the issue. So the tide is definitely turned, and it's definitely turned because consumers fundamentally listen to doctors, and especially over a period of years. That's the tipping point.